Hey guys, do you remember that company that used to
Yes.
make games all the time that were fun and quirky?
Yeah.
Hey, they're back.
Talking about
Do you remember-
Insomniac?
Do you remember Meat Circus?
Fuck, don't even mention that.
Do you remember Meat Circus?
Meat Circus, those episodes where I had to censor Guffy and Ando like every 5 minutes. You did beat it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've beaten this. I'm actually on my second
I thought you
playthrough.
I was gonna say I saw like an hour and 14 minutes. and I'm like,
Yeah, this is my
that's
second. That was my second time
a
playing
choice.
through it.
3 days ago, Truman Zanotto, the grand
There
head of
he
the
is.
Psychonauts, was kidnapped.
It's the Angry Beavers.
It is an
Yesterday,
angry beaver.
With my
It is one of
the
the Angry Beavers,
Psychonauts
you're
rescued
correct.
Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Lobato. But trust me,
Domo
there's no
arigato,
way
Mr.
Lobato was
Lobato.
working alone.
Recapping
Today,
Rhombus of Ruin.
We're on a mission.
Good, because I'm
Find
not
out
playing
who
that
hired
game.
Dr. Lobato.
Which one's Rhombus of
Kidnapped
Ruin?
That's the
Truman
VR.
It's the
Zanotto.
it's the VR game.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
My name is whatever the Angry Beaver was.
My name
Don't
is
remember
Daggett and
his
Norbert.
name.
Or is it? I think it was Norbert.
Norbert, yeah.
Look at
Does
him.
Raz really have to be like every soul crushed millennial? Is that really what we have to make him?
Everything okay in here, Raz?
There's a reason.
Thanks,
There's a
his girlfriend.
reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my life. I just thought it would be more, you know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the morale
I thought it would get my dick hard.
I feel
like-
like we need weekly morale corrals at my house. Well,
Yeah.
Tom,
Like, you
why
have
don't you,
like
if you just
7
make it through the week without killing yourself, you'll be great.
That's how we managed to
You have
raise
7
profits.
cats.
Oh,
What's there to be
Coach.
sad about?
900% this
There
quarter.
he is!
He's back.
That's right.
The
Thank
coach is
you.
back in pog form.
And that brings us to our
There
next
he is. There's Sasha.
Sasha, still have the talking turtle?
The talking turtle.
Maury.
Sorry, I just
No.
like the clap.
The gang's all here.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee of the Year.
Oh, Sasha.
I liked his like
Prize
mind
for this
cabin
year's
that you were
award
in.
Is an
Yeah.
all expenses paid
My
tropical
mind.
vacation.
My mind.
Oh, I hope it's me.
The winner of this award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved. Congratulations to Caligosto Loboto.
What? Way to go.
I like how
Cal.
no one thinks
You're
he's a
gonna love
villain.
this
Yeah, look at him. He looks like a.
I'm jealous.
Looks like a Tim Burton character.
I've never won anything. I've been on a vacation.
I also like how the
don't have to
certificate
go
looked
on a
like it was
boat,
written in
do I?
crayon.
Yeah.
Darling,
Woo.
all you need to do is get this
The
vacation
dog license
request
with
approved
dog
by your
cross off and-
supervisor.
And cat written in
Just a
crayon.
formality. You just need to get this form signed by your boss.
My boss?
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who
Oh, I
your
see what's
boss
happening.
is, and we could.
No.
Maybe he doesn't want this tropical vacation after all.
They're gonna gaslight Lobato.
I want it. I'm Employee of the Year.
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go.
And
Get
such
that
a big
form
penis.
signed by your boss.
His fucking back of his head is like
Fired.
stapled together.
The person
Yeah.
you work for.
Okay.
Saddle up
Hurry
for the
up.
morale
Or I
corral.
take that vacation
Just put
myself.
down your social security number, your mother's maiden name.
Uh-huh.
And the last 4 digits of your PIN.
Yeah.
So is everybody getting what's going on here?
He'll lead you
The
straight
street
to
you
his
grew up
boss.
on.
I think it's pretty obvious what's going on
All right.
here.
We'll try to head him off.
Be careful, darling.
Stay close to him, Raz.
But don't freak him out.
Remember to act casual.
Acting.
Close enough that you
What's
get
that?
close enough that
I
you can
said
smell his
I
bum,
love
but not
Casual
touch
Friday.
it.
Am I right?
Does he have a crusty ass?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Raz?
You're losing him.
Uh-oh.
What
is it?
I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember your basic training, soldier.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
I've
Press
been
the
watching.
punch button.
No, I would never follow you.
I want to go on vacation with you. You fucked up.
I'm
No.
not Employee of the Year.
I'm the greatest dentist of our century! All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth
Is
has
that
gone
supposed
bad.
to happen?
Yep.
Pursuit, Rasputin.
Oh,
We are
okay.
in position to.
I feel
thought
like
maybe.
Go ahead, Bird.
That double jump is so stupid looking, but I still love it.
Yeah.
me? Well,
I love this. Look.
Get me.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
So
That's some Evil Within bullshit.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
So I've been watching a playthrough of Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, and it's a
And
great game.
Okay, here's the thing though, is that it really isn't.
Hey, you're not supposed to walk that way.
posters.
If you want a game to be the same 6 missions, then it's a good game. But the reason I bring that up is because you're immediately the first thing you were doing, which is one of the missions in that game, is to tail somebody. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
I can't watch somebody get tailed for like 20 minutes. I can't.
Tailing
I mean,
missions are.
You're not
I would
wrong,
rather do
but
escort
it's
missions than do tailing missions.
you're not wrong that it's not that great, but like it is fun to play.
It's like dumb fun. Like if you're going into it expecting like a big interesting story and all that other stuff, like you're not going to get that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one like it's better to play it a little at a time than it would be to watch somebody play the whole thing.
yeah. We'll get those figments.
Always get the figments. So, in case you weren't aware while watching this video, this is my game of the year for 2021. I fucking loved this game, and everybody who's ever been interested in,
When you see a figment,
Psychonauts should definitely give this a shot.
final. Great job
The first
following
one was like
orders, Private.
literally one of my
Go
favorite
ahead.
games on the
I'll take up
Xbox.
the rear guard.
And this game is
I thought the big tooth was
all the
upsetting.
best things you love of that
Soldier
game
through,
and
Private.
more.
Unzip that dental door.
I take it that you did play the first one, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
We played it on the channel before you were on the
Oh, yeah.
channel. So.
Uh-oh. Zip it back
Yeah,
up
I
again.
loved the first
Zip it.
Psychonauts. And this is like, it's refined, but it's still
Now
that
your fab
same
is clean,
game in its heart.
Check out those choppers.
Ew.
Remember that part in the first game where you go in that one lady's mind and it's just burning children?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. And there's some
That's
fucked
one
up
of the
shit in
most
this
fucked up
too.
Easter eggs ever, yeah.
Remember the Godzilla level?
Or the Milkman conspiracy?
Yeah.
The Milkman level is my favorite level of that whole fucking game.
I know.
My favorite one is the Godzilla level.
Yeah,
The
it was
fucking-
pretty good.
The mer people or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just
the
a
fucking
sensor.
sensors are back.
Everybody has those.
All the
Live in your
watching
mind.
you play this
Stand
reminds
back,
me of that
please.
playthrough, and then I remembered Mortal Kombat month.
Like us.
That immediately brought me to
You handle
one of
this
my
one.
favorite
I'll find
Bird
a way
moments of all time, which is watching him play Mortal Kombat Mythologies.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah! Holy crap!
I'm sorry.
Me playing Mythologies is like...
That was a really fun video.
When are we finishing
man.
that?
Never. We'll never catch lightning in a bottle with that game ever again. That'd be like me asking when we're gonna finish fucking
Sly
Special
Cooper?
Forces.
Yeah.
Ah, that too.
Got him.
What'd you say, Adam?
Sly
Sly
Cooper.
Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Hey, to be specific, Sly Cooper 2.
Yes.
Dental door here.
Get in that dental dam.
Jesus
Can't even
Christ.
look at
You know
it.
what? The first game did it, and I think this game probably took it to a next step. But the personification of people's mental illnesses and the care and attention to it is really awesome. It helps you understand, I think, a little bit. Like, I know my own mental issues, and the fact that this game kind of explains it in a way that you could share it with people and be like, here, this is
Right.
actually what's going on in my head. And
Right.
it's really wonderful. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's on another level why I like this game so much. If I thought I could wall jump Rasputin, there we go.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a thing.
You guys remember that time when Rasputin got like stabbed and poisoned and they cut his dick off and then threw him in the river?
Yeah, and he still lived.
Yeah, and he still lived.
And he still lives to this day, people think.
He was the boy that lived.
He was. Remember when he was a villain in the Hellboy books?
Yes, I do actually.
Catch it. Could be high value intel.
All right, I should.
You know who else was in the? You know who else was in the Hellboy books? Lobster Johnson.
Lobster Johnson is the best character that was ever made in anything ever.
Emotional baggage.
And you can't change my fucking mind.
Fucking love collecting emotional baggage in this game.
That's adorable. I love it.
Hey, see what you can find that way.
I just
See you on
like-
the other
like-
side.
I think
Looks like
seeing
some
this,
sort of conference
like,
room in here.
obviously there's some parts of it that like that some of the character design stuff
I'm
looks
coming,
weird
Sasha.
in like
Rasputin, careful.
with modern graphics.
Yeah,
Like
HD.
Raz's face kind of looks a little weird.
Someone is
Like I get that
helping
it's an
him.
art,
He
like
couldn't-
a design choice, but I think with modern, like with the way that graphics are now, it just his nose kind of looks weird. It kind of makes his
Sasha,
face look weird,
how is
and
Lovato
like
breaking through the office
Lily's
construct?
face looks a little
Couldn't be doing
weird,
this on his own.
but it's
He must
still a
be
like
getting help from
beautiful
someone
looking
even
game.
more
Yeah, like back then it was fine.
sinister.
Right.
Because at the time, like, yeah, it's, you know,
Get ready,
just a
Right.
weird, goofy, ugly looking game.
Right.
And that's fine. And then when you
Right.
update it, it's like, wait, this is what they look like? But it still works. It's still
Yeah. Oh,
fun.
yeah. It
Yeah.
does.
I've got the situation.
I'm honestly kind of
under
surprised that they
control.
didn't go with like a more angular look instead of
Find
like a
us
more
way out of here
rounded look.
quickly.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
bother with them little mooks. You want the gold. You gotta grab the big boy.
I love these things.
Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie?
Wait, it gets so much better.
Because that, yeah, what else are you going to make them?
I want a cigar chomping tooth that flies around and talks to me in a New York accent.
The mooks.
That's good. I love it. And then there's a tooth fairy figment.
I wish my teeth called me a mook.
I mean, I'll call you one right now.
Yeah, you fucking mook.
I don't know that it's the same thing, but I can.
Brush before
No.
you came in here today. Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit.
Tastes like spit.
Now, everything
Of course.
that doesn't belong.
Oh no, not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
That is a regret.
hell?
If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
I'm assuming these will look
Sasha?
different for each
Are
character.
regrets dangerous?
Oh, yes, extremely.
Not
Take care of that one,
really,
will you, while I find an exit.
but each character kind of has their own. I think they repeat sometimes, but there's also like different enemies per person. But you do see a lot of like these guys, and depending on how much the
Well, the sensors were like a big enemy. They saw
Right.
them a lot.
And like if a character storyline has like, let's say in this case he has a lot of regret, then regrets show up a lot. Or if the
Oh, okay.
yeah, and there's other things. There's ones called
Fortunately, I
anxiety.
Find a way out of here anyway.
And they're like
Sasha,
vicious
how long
dogs,
is that
and you
going
have to,
to
of
go?
course, and you have to slow them down because
Somebody say
yeah, anxiety. You have to chill out, kind of
Here's our
thing.
chance for revenge.
Oh, not these guys.
I'll keep looking.
They're so stupid.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! Frankie! Frankie! Not again! I'm coming to see you!
I like how he was like panicked, like his friend actually got shot. It was ridiculous.
Rasputin, you see what you can find through that door. I'm going to stay here and attempt to repair my construct.
We won't get to it, but there is a level where it is basically a psychedelic LSD trip, and
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
Jack Black is a feature of that level,
Oh,
of
this is
course,
not
I heard Jack Black was in the game, yeah.
and it is playing some of the best
Lily,
like
I'm coming.
60s like psychedelic rock ever, and it's so cool. And you're trying to rescue a band, and it's so great. I can't explain it. You have to, if you play it, you get to this part, you're just like, this is great. This is amazing.
Now I want this game.
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't played it yet.
I know. I like. Well, the thing was, I didn't.
My whole family was cursed to die in water.
I feel like it was coming out for like the newer Xbox. I'm like, well, is it? Can I play it on the older? I wasn't sure, kind of thing, situation.
Yeah, you could play it on anything. It's on everything.
Well, yeah, I saw it was for PS4 or 5 or whatever.
Right. Even now Microsoft owns it, but they own Double Fine, but it's still on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the reason Microsoft bought Double Fine was because they were practically like, they were like halfway or 2/3 of the way through development, and they were literally just like out of Kickstarter money and like everything. They're like, we kind of need help, and Microsoft's just like, we need a studio, let us buy you. They're like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, why not? Double Fine's a great studio.
We're not here to hurt you.
And they did this all while under pandemic, and apparently the whole staff was given a lot of leeway and no pressure to finish it. All right, I'm not.
There was a poster behind you.
Did you want me to do the poster? Because not all of them have something behind it, but.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, there is.
Yeah, this case there is. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
I love these, and I love it's the same music. They still look goofy as shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're delightful. Also, can you go? Oh, I'm sorry. I know you want to progress the game.
Yeah.
Can you look at that "Don't Snitch" sign, please? Right next to "Loose Lips Sink Ships." Behind you. Yeah, right there. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't
Something
snitch.
about that is to
Like
be
that
loved.
tooth killed the other tooth because it was a snitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's another
love
tooth that just says "shut it."
Yeah.
You see that one?
Yeah.
Like, all cute. Aha! Shut it, you dork.
Only pigs
I still
squeal. Don't be a
I was gonna
rat.
say, don't be a rat.
Loose lips sink drips. Oh yeah. The level of humor in this game is delightful. Stool pigeon.
Stool pigeon, not even a smidgen.
God damn it.
Oh, do I not? No, okay.
So do any of you guys remember there's a game that was made by Double Fine. It was in like the
Brutal
Xbox,
Legend.
like no. Brutal Legend's very good though. I actually like Brutal Legend quite a lot, even the weird like gameplay that no one liked that was like
The RTS
weird,
part.
like,
Yeah, no, I didn't
RTS
like
parts.
that.
I thought it was good. It was very weird to get used to, but I love the story in it. But no, it was in like the 360 era when they were doing like kind of like Xbox Live titles. It's called The Cave. Has anyone heard of this? Am I the only one that knows of it?
No, I remember it. I never played it.
Seen this? You heard about this?
It's basically like there's a talking cave who's like the narrator, and you have to pick 3 different characters to go in, and there's like a bunch of different levels. There's like in between levels, and then there's levels based on each character. There's like a knight and like a clown and like a set of twins, and it's like they all have these like weird. It's kind of like this where they kind of have like regrets or they did something bad, and you have to like the story, like you have to figure out like what happened to them and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a platforming like puzzle game. It's pretty interesting. It's one of those I'd like to show it off for the channel just because it's such a weird game that I don't think a lot of people know about. I don't know.
Oh, there's another enemy in this game. They're called enablers, and they tie them. And they enable themselves. They tie themselves to another enemy, and you have to kill the enabler first to kill the other enemy. Like,
oh, you died.
Yeah, I did. So I think it's clever uses of.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking about this, like, how we were talking about how like
I can't skip
these new ones look, like the new designs from the first game to the last game. At least they don't look like the new CGI Rugrats.
Oh,
If anyone has seen that,
I have not seen that,
haven't
and I'm
seen
kind of
It's
now I'm
bad.
afraid to look.
It's rough.
like they're not. They don't look great. I don't like it. I don't like seeing like Chucky with like CGI
like
3D
it.
hair.
Yeah. Like, it's the thing with like, okay, so the Nickelodeon fighter is a great example. Like, some of those characters that are in 3D in that game look really good, and other ones you're like, the art design of the show does not work
It doesn't translate.
Right in a
to
3D
create the
environment.
character in in a 3D
Doesn't this
environment.
painting look familiar?
Yeah, I feel like Danny Phantom in that game looks really awkward.
Think we should
Yeah.
burn it?
Like he's one that like I don't think works very well in like
Come on,
3D.
just tell us
Yeah.
who hired you to kidnap
Also, I think
You could say the same
Powder
for the-
Toast Man.
Oh, no, you
Powder Toast Man
Yeah.
looks fine, I
I
think.
just did.
But I was gonna say the same. You could say the same for the Cartoon Network fighter.
Oh yeah.
Mia?
I just think when
Yes,
things are
Daddy?
translated like that or like updated,
Did you
like when we were talking about this earlier, like
about levitation,
there are
Rasputin?
certain things that it's like you
No.
have to decide whether you keep it the
Thoughts
same
can
or you
lift
change
up
it
if you
because
focus.
Better
the way it's
hurry
supposed
before
to
we hit the
look
ground.
would be benefited from modern graphics, or the way it's supposed to look is the way it did look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to make that choice.
I'm pressing it. I'm
You
pressing
gonna
it.
levitate?
I'm pressing it.
You gotta hold it. You gotta hold
There
it.
it is. Okay. Sorry.
Now let's get out of here. The bottle needs
Yes. Wait, help Lovato.
Something's really did a number on that poor thing.
Nope.
I think he wants to tell us who hired him.
Don't do that yet.
He's terrified. Let's find him and help him.
Let's help. Help me. Help me.
Hey friend, would you like me to help you?
There's another
I'm
part
going to help you do the thing.
in the game.
You are
There's
my friend.
there's an area where someone becomes obsessed with gambling, and they go inside their mind of this casino, but it's like it's a hospital, and the luck of the draw of you getting helped in a hospital or having money is the only solution to your problems. Like there's a roulette machine of someone trying to have a baby or trying to have kids, and they can't have kids, but they're talking about how much money they have. So it's like this weird, like, you know, no matter how much money you have, you know, things may not always work out in your favor. And then there's other things about, if you don't have money, you're not going to get help in a hospital. Or it's like weird, like mind fucks. And you're like, this is a lot deeper on the than what appears on the surface. Every level has something like that. It's really well done. And it's a shit ton of fun to play.
You know what other level I just remember talking about that, like, that was really cool in the first one was the
mission is falling
bullfighters
apart.
level
We've lost control
where everything
of
looked like a
the
neon velvet painting.
Yeah,
that was really
the
cool.
velvet painting one, yeah.
A psychonaut must
When you
always
said about
remember
the
how to
LSD
roll
level,
with
that's
it.
what I
You
thought of was
remember how
like
to
the
gather your
velvet painting
thoughts and
level
roll
in the
with
first
them.
one.
Very
Right?
similar. Yeah. God, that LSD level is so cool. And there's like times where the music starts to sound like it's fading out and it gets real reverby. And it sounds like you're from a distance, and it's very dreamy, and fucking love it.
There you go.
Don't fuck it up.
Got all these gross teeth.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Oh, what the fuck?
You fucked
You
up.
didn't jump.
I hate that's making that bony sound
Ah,
too.
damn it.
Like the xylophone sound.
There's bones in my teeth.
Okay, clickety clack.
Don't come back.
Get into my sack.
Mia? Where are you?
Up your butt.
So weird and
Sasha,
gross, but I fucking
can't
love
reach
it.
Mia. I think she's been dementistrated.
What?
How many teeth in your butt?
Coach.
Christopher Walken.
What was I supposed to do again?
It's him.
A question I ask myself 100 times a day.
Why did I walk into this room?
Oh god, that's the worst. And then you have to retrace your steps, and you never fucking figure it out, and then it occurs to you later why you were in that room, and it's too late by that point. So fuck it.
No, that's not it. Egg in the box.
Speaking of, since this game is all about mental health, let me give you the shining example of Tom's ADHD blooming at a young age. I was like 8, and I was sitting in my mom's van, and we were, of course, Bert and I were like obsessed with the X-Men as kids. We've never hid that fact. I think it's been pretty obvious.
I was
over the
going to
years.
say,
Wait, you guys like X-Men? Holy shit.
Yeah. But there was always, of course, time travel stuff in the X-Men. And I'm sitting in my mom's van, 8 years old, and in my mind, I have figured out why time travel doesn't work. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm about to say it out loud. I'm like, I understand why it doesn't work. And then I completely forgot what the fuck I was thinking about. I'm dead serious. I was so fucking furious because I was like, oh my god, I figured out why it can't be possible. And then it was just like 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds later. I just completely forgot.
It's out of your brain.
What the fuck is this guy?
Anyone at all.
He's his boss.
You'll have to deal with her.
No, not her.
Yes!
Don't make me look at her again. No,
It's so good.
I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
Jesus.
Yes!
The Flatwoods Monster.
It really does look
really
that
is.
Flatwoods Monster.
That's the big bad.
So this was Psychonauts.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
And there is a surprise cameo
No.
who's one of the main characters, and you won't find out till close to the end of the game, but it is one of the more famous voices you could probably have, and it's as soon as you hear it, you're like, holy shit, it's blah blah blah. And it's great.
Is that rat?
No.
Bruce Campbell.
John Waters.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Is not any of those.
Yes, whoever hired Lobato to kidnap Truman knew he might be psychically interrogated.
Jim Carrey.
Poor thing.
That would be cool.
Jim
But it's not
Caviezel.
Jim Carrey.
Anyone get
Jim
it? Look
Caviezel.
boss?
I saw
America's
him.
Jesus.
Didn't tell who he was.
Billy
And I
Zane.
saw,
Rob Thomas featuring
Something else.
Santana.
I saw the
Anyway,
thing
this has been
that terrified
Psychonauts.
Lovato.
Thanks for everybody for watching. This is my
Peter
2021 game of the
Dressed in
year.
black fur.
I hope you enjoyed.
She
Please
was
play it.
floating over
It's
the ruins
delightful.
of the city.
It means a lot to me.
And she was commanding serpents of
I will.
water.